Forget Pastor E. This is about all of us. So you don't like Pastor E. That's okay. I'm sure you have your reasons. But this isn't about him. This is about all of us. Surely it can't be okay for the state to arrest any citizen on charges that we all know are bogus. Surely it can't be justified to threaten and intimidate those who would speak out. They say all that is needed for evil to thrive is for good men to stay quiet. Our generation interacts with politics and leadership in a far better way than our parents did. Social media gives us the ability to share our ideas and question each other, which can only bode well for our politics. We should celebrate this. It is strange that even with all this new freedom, we are still left with the same choices for leadership that our parents had. We must ask ourselves why this is. Our leaders should be accountable to us. They should be people who can represent our concerns and our dreams, people we might not always agree with, but we can still trust that they have our best interest at heart. We do not need saviors and martyrs. Jesus died for us all. That was enough. Over the years, I believe Zimbabwe has had many capable leaders. Today, I believe we have very many potentially great leaders, even more capable and talented than Pastor E. But where are they? I believe there are two contributing factors to why great voices are deafeningly silent in this Zimbabwe. The first is the obvious. To choose to speak up and seek to lead us out this mess means putting a target on your back. The state will let loose the dogs of hell on anyone who dares challenge this abusive relationship we're in. The second reason is even more heartbreaking. Who would choose to lift their voice when they see the way we, the people, treat those who have sacrificed to fight our cause? A brave leader can only convince himself to stand up against the state. The state can only break their bones, but it is us, the citizens, who break their spirit. This is not about Pastor E. Forget him. This is about all those who are to come. This is about the 18-year-old girl who sees Maureen and draws strength from the audacity of her voice. The professional who sees Fadzi and sees how their profession can be a vehicle to empower a citizen. The many who are inspired by the strength and endurance of the Sterns and Tamaras. Of course, let us continue to question those who would lead us. Let's interrogate their ideas and hold them accountable in a way our parents failed to do for their retiring generation. But let's create an environment that encourages leaders to stand up. We need many, many more leaders than the ones we have now. Let us build each other up, and who knows, just maybe from within our ranks, a generation of leaders will arise who can help us build the Zimbabwe we want. To those who have chosen to stay silent, your voice is needed. Today it is only a whisper, but when you add your voice to the chorus that has begun, it will surely turn to a shout. All that is needed for evil to thrive is for good men to stay silent.